expect you to love me when you don't love you, try to love you. How can I expect you to love me when you don't love you, no? I'm so over being fucking sad. I know we've had our moments, but it's never been this bad. Said I'm too perfect, I know that's a lie. Not saying I ain't worth it, but I hate when you deny the truth. So fuck you, fuck her, but who? You win, I lose. Even if I lose, I'm so okay with losing you. Could never stand the truth. My daddy issues showing, and they showing all over you. Over and over I tried, over and over you lied. Now I'm so over all your denying. Yeah, my need for closure it died. Hate that I wasted my time, wasted time crying over you. Yeah, love is patient, love is kind. Call it a cliche, now I'm out of line. I'm addicted to the truth, but lying to myself is what I do. Even if that means I lose, I'm okay with losing you. I'm okay with losing you, even if that means I lose. I guess I'm a loser. I'm okay with losing you, even if that means I lose. Cause I know you're a loser too. See, we on a different page now. Bragging how you stole them, like it's a job that pays now. How accomplished do you feel, love? He's not as perfect as you thought he was. Welcome to the real world. Thought you were my best friend. FaceTiming and texting. Typical of you to fall for him. Should I feel less than? And now you say you hate me when you're the one who played me. A lot of animosity. I hate when you deny the truth. So fuck you, fuck him, but who? You win, I lose. Even if I lose, I'm so okay with losing you. Could never stand the truth. I should've never trusted. Always seen the best in you. Love is patient, love is kind. Call it a cliche, now I'm out of line. I'm addicted to the truth, but lying to myself is what I do. Even if that means I lose, I'm okay with losing you. I'm okay with losing you, even if that means I lose. I guess I'm a loser. I'm okay with losing you, even if that means I lose. Cause I know you're a loser too. When you don't love you, how can I expect you to love me when you don't love you? When you don't love you,
Hey, it's Journey Montana, and you're now tuned into my creator's journey.
We back with another creator's journey. I'm sitting here with the Harlem Princess, Journey Montana. What up?
Hey.
Harlem in the
How you
building.
doing?
We outside, inside.
Okay.
Thank you for your time.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Of course. You just did a fire performance in the lab. Shout out Lab Studios. Let's actually talk about Cliche real quick, because that's the song you performed. That was last year, right?
That I
2021?
released?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did release it with my debut EP last year, but I just re-released it today
Oh, look at
with
that.
my NFT. So make sure you guys go check that out.
She dropped an NFT. That's
Yeah, it's
crazy.
involving like my art, because I also paint. So like it's like a custom, painting that I did.
That's fire.
along with it. Yep.
Wait, so all right, so yeah, we're gonna talk about all of that. I don't even know where to start. Let's start off with your name.
Okay.
Let's start off with your name. What's the concept behind Journey Montana?
I don't know. You gotta ask my mom. It's my legal
That's your
birth
actual
name. Yeah.
Fire. Simple.
actual name.
She stuck with that.
Well, Journey Montana is my middle name, but Journey's my first name. Yeah.
Fire. And you've been singing since you was a kid?
My whole life. It's actually a funny story. When I was maybe not even a year old, my mom was living in LA at the time, and she was in the grocery store, and I was crying, and Mariah Carey's vocal coach came up to my mom, this old white lady, and was like, "Your baby is crying in perfect pitch." And
wow.
So I've always been like singing. My dad is a singer. My mom has been in the music industry for longer than I've been alive. So it's always just, you know, been a part of me.
You're born with it.
Yeah.
Literally, that's crazy. She said before you was even one, like,
I
she really in tune for that, because that's kind of crazy. That's dope. So ever since then, you was just like, I gotta sing.
Yeah, it was always just like what I was brought up around. Like with my mom, like she's been in management forever, so like I just grew up in the studio with like Neo and Fantasia and Jordan Sparks, just
Some
around.
legends.
Yeah, and like really learning about like music and songwriting and, you know.
So you know you could read music?
I can read music.
So you play instruments too?
I play piano.
Fire.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. She's multi-talented out here. All right. Now you mentioned painting. So did singing come first? Did painting come first?
No, I started painting during COVID.
Oh,
Because
I
I was
started.
like
Okay.
during quarantine. I was just bored, and one day I was like bored out of my mind after like, I don't know, the second month being inside, and I just painted on my wall. Like I just started painting on my wall, and it actually came out really dope. And then I was like, okay, I'm not gonna paint on my wall, so I ordered like a whole bunch of canvases, and I just started going crazy, and it was really
That's
dope.
Okay.
Yeah.
And who did you grow up listening to as a kid?
The first artist I probably really listened to was Whitney, but like
Mm.
that was because of my
R.I.P.
sisters and my family putting me on. But like the first artist that I looked up and like found was Etta James. That was like my first love with R&B music and like soul, because she just hits different, and like her lyrics and like her tone and just everything about her. So Etta James is like my first musical love.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how about now? Like, who you listening to now?
SZA is
SZA.
my heart. Yeah, I love her lyrically. Just as like a songwriter, she's top tier, because that was what she was before. Like she blew up as an artist, she was a songwriter. And I kind of put myself as a songwriter first.
Okay.
You know?
So you songwriting for other people?
That was how I started.
Wow, okay.
I used to be in a girl group, and we had got a distribution deal, and through that, they realized I was writing everything, so they started putting me in, you know, sessions with other artists to write for them. So I was like 11, 12, writing for probably some of your favorite artists right now. So,
Oof.
you know.
Oof, don't sleep on
That was how I started.
Don't sleep.
You know, don't sleep.
That's fire, okay. All right. And so then in 2019 is when you officially started dropping your own music.
Yes.
Okay, so let's talk about that. Like, what was the drive behind that? And then we talk about your first single.
Well, I had been recording for a while, and it was just like racking up music and just trying to find the right time. And, you know, I was 16 or 17 when I finally was like, okay, like I'm out of the girl group, I'm, you know, graduating high school, like, you know, it's time to like, you know, actually step into it and like do it and be an artist. And like, you know, because people knew that I could sing, they knew I was making music, but I had never shared it publicly or like put it out. So I was like, it's just time, and we just went full force with it.
Okay. 2019.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And what's the first single you dropped?
It's called Show Me Your Love.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
What's the concept behind it?
Basically it was kind of around the time I was doubling back with somebody that I was dealing with, because every time I write anything, it's based off of like something I'm actually dealing with. So I was doubling back with somebody I had ended things with, and I'm a Scorpio, so we can be very intense sometimes. So
Sometimes.
if I'm ever like, I want you, or like I have my sights set on you, it's like full throttle. Like, you're mine, and I can't breathe. You're gonna be mine. Like, I can't eat without you, I can't sleep without you. Like, you're gonna be mine. So it was just kind of embodying like the intense feelings that I was having, like wanting that person really bad. Yeah.
Okay. So, like, out of all the songs you had, like, you've been locked and loaded, but you felt that was the one to really start.
Yeah, it was actually, I had been recording prior to that for like a few years, and that was like a recent song. Like, it was one of my newer songs I recorded. Like, I didn't even reach back into, like, it was like something I had just recorded, and I was like, this one, and I just put it right out. Yeah, I had probably made it like 2 weeks before we decided to put it out. So
Okay. All right. I love your music, by the way. Like,
Thank you.
Your sound, your delivery.
Thank you. I
Like,
really appreciate that.
A lot of people could relate to what you're talking about, like, and for someone young too, like you hitting people.
Thank
you know what I'm
you.
saying? So
Thank
I'm
you.
definitely want to give you my flowers, your flowers. I said my flowers. I'm bugging. But let's talk about like some of your visuals, because I noticed you really like to put stories behind your visuals. So
Yeah.
like, do you come up with that yourself, or?
Yeah, it's always usually like when I'm recording, I'll kind of, if it's that type of vibe, like I'll usually have the concept in mind while I'm writing the song, just because it's like, I don't know, I'm usually visualizing something while I'm writing or like making the song, or like I'm hearing it back for the first few times. I'm like, I usually off the bat know what I want to do with a song. But yeah, I come up with all the concepts for all my videos, except for this last one. My sister directed it.
Something I used to?
Yeah, used to it. Directed by my big sister.
That's it. Shout out Big Sis.
Yeah.
That video's fire.
Yeah, I had a concept, but she was like, I have this idea, and I was like, you got it. You can do it. Go crazy.
Dope.
Yeah.
Just opening up, like expanding.
Yeah.
Let's actually talk about your recent single, since that came out like last month?
No, it came out 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago. Okay.
Yep.
I don't know why I said last month. I feel like I be so in tune with what you dropping though. But what'd you drop just before that?
Looking for Love.
Only do better, so that's what I did. Head underwater, now I guess I couldn't handle it. Putting the pieces everywhere, but where they fit. My heart takes so long. Looking for love. I was looking, but my love wasn't enough.
Cover arts too, because I noticed you don't like. There's one cover art where you just have a picture. I think most is pictures of you.
Yeah.
Sometimes you like to just put words. Like, are you coming up with that as well?
Yeah, I'm very hands-on with all my cover arts. It was a time where people were making them for me, but I was like, no, I make all my cover arts and
so
all
really
of the
full
artwork.
Creative. Like,
I edit all the videos, like I do.
Oh, you can edit too.
I mean, not directly, but I always end up telling them to send me everything
right.
and like piece it together like specifically how I want it. So I'm very hands-on because I'm so picky. Like,
that's good though.
So picky.
I just showed you really serious about your craft though.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's dope. And you just did a show at SOBs yesterday, right?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, how was that?
It was amazing. It was probably the best show that I've had ever.
Really?
Yeah.
Shout out to legendary SOBs.
Yeah.
Feel me? But that wasn't your first time there.
No, it wasn't. Yeah. It was my third time there.
All right.
Yeah, my first performance that I ever had in New York was at SOBs. So it was like a full circle moment for sure.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
And your first time was in 2019?
No, it was in 2020.
2020. Okay.
The top of 2020, right before COVID. Yeah.
That's when times was different,
I
right? Times was definitely different. What can we expect, for the rest of 2022 and beyond?
This summer I'm kind of just focusing on singles and like up tempos. I'm done with the sad songs. I'm so done with the sad, slow songs. I'm over it. I've been sad and making sad music for 3 years. I'm done.
So you out your bag.
I'm over it, yeah.
All right. I'm ready for it. Well, could we expect some rapping too? Like,
oh my gosh, no.
No rapping? All right.
I mean, some swapping. I dabble, but like I don't rap. Like.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, that's cool. I feel like you got it though. Like, I think you got it.
Maybe.
If you're a songwriter, you could write anything.
Yeah, I mean, I've written for rappers before.
Whew.
So.
Y'all want you to name drop so bad,
no,
but like
I can't.
I know. But like, just don't sleep. Don't sleep on Journey. You feel me? What are we expecting in the next 2-3 months? A video, another single?
Yeah, another single, another video.
Okay.
Yeah, I just finished filming, so I'm back from that. I'm back in the city. I'm in New York.
Acting.
We outside.
Harlem. Let's do it. I definitely appreciate your time.
Thank you for having
me. Just let them know where they can find you, where they can follow you on all platforms.
Yes, you can find me on all platforms at Journey Montana, JourneyMontana. Go stream Used to It. It's out now everywhere. and check out the rest of my music. All American goes on Netflix next month, so make sure y'all look out for that.
Yo, word.
And
You on Netflix? She's lit. Yo,
yeah,
she's
we
lit.
on Netflix.
She's lit, yo.
But yeah, tap in.
Tap in. Wow. Harlem in the building. Harlem Princess. We lit.
Thank you.
So I don't care about the hoes, linking with your bros, long as you mean it when you say you need me. Just don't leave me. And I don't care about the past, leave it where it's at. I won't go looking for nothing, don't keep secrets. I believe in you. He got me a rollie, it's a bust down. I can see they mad that I'm up now. He be catching plays like a touchdown. Can't believe what it was is what it is now.